Hello everyone, and welcome to another short video from the team of mPersona. We are joined today with our founder and CEO, Lorena Diaz. Hello, Lorena.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Today we're going to talk about online presence and why that is important and what you're going to do about finding your online presence strategy. So the first thing that we really want to ask Lorena, as an expert, is does everybody really need an online presence?
You know, Marcella, that's a really great question. I'm glad you asked it. Actually, yes. If you're in business, you should definitely have an online presence. You'd be surprised the amount of businesses out there, small businesses, that don't have an online presence. And an online presence is really not only going to get you noticed, but it's going to provide the information that your customers are looking for, the information that's going to make them want to go to your restaurant or your retail location or buy your products and services. So it's really important that that exists.
Great. So for everybody out there that is not in this technology world, can you explain what does having an online presence mean? Is that only about your website, or does it extend to other things?
Definitely, it definitely goes beyond your website. Your website as a business is probably static once you create it, unless you're constantly changing your products and services, it's not going to change. But there are things that go beyond your website, and those things include social media, which is also part of your online presence, how you interact in different forums with different customer groups and customer segments. All of that is really going to be part of your online presence. That really defines how people see you online on the internet, how you're interacting with people through Twitter and Facebook, and maybe a blog.
Great. And so our final question is going to be, what tips can you give small businesses that have limited resources on how to manage their online presence strategy?
That's another great question, Marcella. I think that there's a lot of tools out there that you can use that are free, that you can manage yourself and ensure that you have a very strong online presence. Again, your website is going to be a little bit more static. I do recommend that you update that at least once a quarter and make sure that all the information out there is available and accessible and correct. You'd be surprised how many people don't make sure that there are directions to their location or that the address is updated or phone numbers are updated. So all that stuff, that's the very minimum, needs to be updated, and really make sure that that is accessible and people know where to find that information. The other thing I want to say is that there's a lot of social media tools out there, including blogs. Most blogs that are out there are free, and the content that you can put up there is generally not going to change. There are things such as Google Places, which is Google's business listing, where you can really upload pictures of current events that are happening, really get your customers involved to give you reviews on Google Places, and a lot of people will find you that way. Also, there's another site called Yelp, and that again involves business reviews. Just keep up on looking at what people are saying about your restaurant, your retail location, your business. Make sure that people are happy with your service. If there's something out there that is maybe people are not happy about, be sure to respond. Don't just shush it under the rug and hope that it goes away. It's not going to go away. Once it's out there, it's already out there, so you might as well address it and how you're going to make it better, how you're going to really establish that customer relationship again.
Great. Thank you, Lorena.
Sure.
And for all of you that want to know more about online presence, please visit our website that you have right now on your screen. Click on it, and you can go to mPersona's webinar about online presence. Thank you.
Sure.